Okay, this should be fixed now. I had my microphone muted. Is it going to? Okay, this should be fixed now. I had my microphone muted. So, is it? As usual, right when I start streaming is when the computer backup starts ongoing. So, we're going to get that fun computer fan in the background. Anyways, I've got to figure out how to fit Minecraft and the stream overview on the same monitor, since one of my monitors just went like, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to not work. That's what I'm going to do. So, yeah, I've got to figure. Basically, the problem is one of my monitors is only displaying in like 1/3 the normal resolution, so it's just completely broken. It's not even showing up with the chat this time. It's kind of silly. So, you mind loading Streamlabs? Apparently the answer to that question is yes, it very much does mind the idea of loading and does not want to bother. And, oh wait, is the stream's a white screen right now? Oh. Okay, it's... I have got the most janky setup that there is on this, like, this is ridiculous. But by golly, I think I can at least see chat in the events feed. Kind of. Chat isn't... Okay, chat isn't even working properly. Excuse me, Streamlabs. Are you going to do this? Okay. Well, this is a right old bother. But if I do this... Okay. I have just barely got something working. It is the most comically janky setup I've ever seen, but it is working. I can see the chat now. So already, I don't really have anything planned for today here. I'm just going to be goofing around doing whatever in Minecraft Alpha, this world I've got going, while I wait to see if I get accepted to the Spell SMP, which is the snifty content creator SMP thing I applied to. And I've gotten one reply to the application so far. It wasn't by a moderator, it was just by a person. But they said, nice editing, but you gave me a heart attack at the end. I'm going to take that as a good sign, because, you know, if we think of this as like a video game, maybe I have the vampire modifier, so every time someone dies of a heart attack because of my actions, I gain a few more health points, you know? So, hypothetically, by giving anyone who watches my application a heart attack, I will become stronger. I'm just... Now all we need is for every time I get stronger, for it to be specifically me getting better at giving people heart attacks. Then I can just, like, exponentiate the amount of heart attack giving skill that I steal from people who I give heart attacks to. And then once we do that, I will become all-powerful heart attack giver Lord of the Universe. Which obviously is the career path that everyone should be aspiring to. The heart thief thing. You know, actually, the Spell SMP does go along the same lines as that lifesteal one, in that every time you kill someone, you do actually steal one of their hearts. And you know, it's an SMP where you get more powerful by stealing people's hearts, and then you use that power you gain to steal more hearts. It's basically what I was just describing. So now we just need to pretend that it's specifically through the medium of heart attacks, and bang, using heart attacks to improve your power to give people heart attacks. I have not heard a better idea than that in my entire life. Everyone listening to this right now is about to become rich, just purely based on how good of an idea that is, and how much money it will make them when they sell all the hearts they've stolen. Or just by, like, blackmailing people and saying they'll, like, give them a heart attack if they don't pay up. Alrighty. So we are now over this here ice ocean, I think. You know what, let's go and swim. You know, I was going to say hopefully we don't drown, but actually, conveniently, in this version it's impossible to drown, because if you're on a multiplayer server, which I am, then health just... Okay, that's some ASMR right there. And multiplayer health is broken at this point. So what happens is that it's like, oh no, I'm drowning. How terrible. I'm definitely actually taking damage from it. Definitely. Don't look too closely at that. Alright, let's pop out of here. Alrighty. Where's this? Wait, so we are going this way. I think we might actually be pretty close here. It's... The cobblestone structures I'm building are getting weirder, which I think means that we're close. But here's another ice ocean. I said this before, but I wonder if in the next update this is all going to go through and turn into a just normal ocean. Or for that matter, if we update all the way through to 1.13, if it would even still be an ocean. And if so, what kind of ocean it would be. Like a warm ocean? Cold ocean? Is there such a thing as a hot ocean? I think there's lukewarm ocean? I actually don't know how many varieties of ocean there are. There are at least 3, but I wonder if there's such a thing as, like, slightly chilly ocean. Medium temperature, but not quite lukewarm. Actually, I'm almost certain that none of those exist, but it would be funny. Oh, and here's a Herobrine thing. Just straight up a floating cross made out of sand that's not affected by gravity. Is this thing at least attached to the ocean floor? Alright, this is. Oh, and there's the house. Actually, it isn't a house even, it's just a storage thing. And there's the last pillar, so... When we left off yesterday, I think we had mostly laid out a bunch of chests on this, but we had a few left before it was properly finished. Oh yeah, I built this tree farm here. Wait, there's a cactus. Cacti can spawn on beaches? Okay, that's new to me. I didn't know they could just pull one of these things. Look at that screen shake. Right, none of the trees have grown whatsoever. Actually, I am just going to Google, do trees grow in alpha? Windows key? Oi, Windows? Open the search thing, Windows? Windows, hello? Oh wait, do trees grow in Minecraft Alpha? Unlike many crops in Minecraft, trees don't grow from... Oh, that's just a WikiHow. I'm getting 0 useful results here. Alright. Alright, I'm just going to open the Minecraft wiki and see if, like, Minecraft fandom sapling, and what I'm hoping is it'll say, like, hey, in version 1.2 they made it so saplings could grow or something, because otherwise I just do not have any clue why they aren't growing. Right, so issues? Is there an issues category? Alrighty. Here's the history category. So, Java Edition, scroll, where is it? Classic added saplings, or pre-classic added saplings, classic, oh, so tree growth was added like 6 months before the version I'm playing. Inf-dev, saplings can now grow into big trees, saplings grow, Java Edition beta. Alright, let's Google trees not growing Minecraft alpha. Alright, so definite answer on tree growing. Let's see. The question, definitive answer on growing trees. It needs a 3x3, 5 to 6 blocks, yada yada. See. Right, saplings can be placed on any dirt or grass, split into a tree if they're exposed to light, and have 4 empty blocks above the sapling block. Pop out of the ground if they're right. They can be used as decoration. Light level. Ah. Light level 13, so basically we need to jam torches by all of them because otherwise they will just often refuse to grow. Well, conveniently we've got torches, but now we've got to go through all the saplings and stick a torch by each one. So, this is going to be a while. I'm probably still going to miss a few of them. You know, I wonder if this is going to melt all the snow sticking all these torches here. That would be interesting. Oh wait, it is actually... Yeah, it is melting some of the snow, so... It'll be interesting seeing this island with a bunch of the snow missing. Oh, and I've got to craft, like, a whole pile more torches. Yeah, we're definitely about to run out of these. I should probably try to save a few of them. Or, like, use them more efficiently, stick them between trees. Alrighty. Just heal torches on these saplings. Torches on the... Preferably not torches directly on the trees, because that might just cause them all to burn down, if you think about it. But torches next to the trees. Right, so... Oh wow, and they have immediately started growing. So as it turns out in Minecraft Alpha, these will only grow if you put torches by them. Yeah, at least one of them is grown. So what's left? Oh yeah, we've got to go and make all of those chests. Wait. You can store things in your crafting menu? Ah! Okay, that's funny. So hypothetically, say I just stick all of my redstone up there. Well, I just invented 4 new inventory spots you can store stuff in. That's funny. Oh, gee, this is... I have my Windows volume way too high right now. Yeah, I should set it. For some reason, the volume on my headphones is a bit weird. Like, my headphones have some huge gain or something. Because, like, just with Windows, I have to have the Windows volume set to, like, 6%. Like, if I set my Windows volume to 100%, it would just immediately delete my hearing. Like, blast out my ears completely. So it's like, why are these headphones so loud that it only needs 6% Windows volume? That seems kind of weird to me, but I don't know, maybe it's just because they're right next to your ears when you use headphones, so it doesn't make as much of it, like, so it doesn't take as much sound to make it feel loud. That's my only idea. Like, you know, since it's getting into nighttime, just for the sake of it, I'm going to go through and light up this entire island. And it's like, I don't think there's really a point in doing that, but at the same time, like, just having an illuminated island sounds nice. So if we get rid of all the dark spots, and maybe we won't have to deal with mob spawns. If nothing else, this might make it creeper-proof, which would be good. No more just randomly getting blown up from behind. I'll just leave that island be for the sake of it. Like, for some reason I see that and just, my first thought is, maybe not my first thought, but like, my sort of reaction to that island over there is just to go and completely ignore its existence. Right, and you know what, I'm just going to go and wall off the mainland. Nope. No monsters or anything from there. Just wall. Actually, I should make like a fancy wall with holes in it that guards can look through and whatnot. So do something like... Oop. Oop. Stick it out into the ocean a little bit. And then... Then I can stick little guard peepee holes into this. For guards to just like stay out of. Oh, I've realized I have noticed that like to get decent audio quality on these streams, I do actually need to talk really quiet, like not quietly, really loudly. And I'm not actually entirely sure why that is. But it's just like a thing, I guess. If I talk at a normal voice, it just comes across as being super quiet and just doesn't work well. So yeah, I am having to like pay some attention to talking more loudly than I normally would, just to make sure the audio quality is acceptable. Because like in real life, generally my tendency is to talk basically as quietly as I can without people not being able to understand what I'm saying. So this is just kind of messing with me, because it's still the same thing, talk as quietly as I can while still having it be decent sounding. But the problem with that is that you have to be so much louder if you just on stream, but at least with the microphone I'm using, to be able to be understood. And it just messes with my head a bit. So already, I think hopefully we're pretty close to finishing off the torches here on this island. Then after that I'm thinking that little wall I was building, I might actually expand it a bit and turn it into a kind of fancy guardhouse. Since I don't really know why, it just sounds fun to do that. And you know what, just for the sake of it, I know that this just is straight up the same island, but like 20 blocks farther that way. But you know what? I also want to have a wall here. Right? I don't have enough cobblestone for that. Well. You know what? I am going to make a wall out of gravel blocks. Why not? Gravel, something words. I feel like that felt like I was trying to make up a song with gravel daily something for a second, but it just did not process. So alrighty, here's our incredibly fancy wall. Like, you would not believe how fancy this wall right here is. This toy shop center. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 6. Alright, this is on center. So it's looking like I am going to need to go back through and just harvest, like, go back into the mines and harvest even more cobblestone if I want to build that guard gatehouse thing. Now there is, I know I'd heard people say before that Alpha and Beta were super grindy compared to modern Minecraft. That, like, I don't know, I guess it just feels a bit different when you're actually playing it. And obviously you don't have enchantments. But for some reason, even with iron tools, it just, I don't know why, everything just feels slow. Like, what hits me, I'm the sort of person who normally would just go and, like, mine out an entire hill using stone tools because I don't want to bother to mine iron. And then here I am using actual proper iron tools. And I'm going like, huh, this feels slow. Like, as someone used to stone. It just doesn't really make sense, you know? No, since alpha, it's always actually locked into moody brightness, the lowest brightness setting. Like, it messes with me because I'm used to everything being pretty light. So then, oh, I should make a zombie film. Wait, I know I'm not doing any damage to it, but... Oh wait, axes aren't good to use in this version. Oops. I know I'm not doing any damage to it here. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dig a trench. Just, like, oop. So then, any mobs that try to walk in, hopefully they just get stuck. And then, I keep trying to use the axe for things that it just won't be used for. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, zombie, do you mind getting out of the way? I'm trying to lock you in a hole. Okay, so hopefully I just pull something like this, and then any mobs that try to, any mobs that try to go and break in, they just fall in the hole. Anyways, they are basically immortal since I can't do damage to them in this version. But yeah, that doesn't mean I can't pull this nonsense. Anyways, alright, more. Oh! For a second I thought that whole pole there was just, like, all a right whole tree that had just somehow grown like that. I was starting to just go like, wait a second, something is a bit off with that. Don't you think? Like, something a bit odd with a tree that tall. But, you know, just a little bit odd. And I think something that may have made it a bit more convincing to that little gremlin in the back of my head that likes to misinterpret things is that I have actually been on servers where people built trees like that. So it's like, I have actually seen those sorts of things before. Really tall trees. And then this little closet gremlin in the back of my head just sitting there. I was like, oi, hey Kitty Cat, you know what that is? You know what you're looking at? It's one of those tall trees. There's absolutely nothing else it could be, right? Right, you know what I mean? Well, it looks like we finally got a working, not having a working wood farm going. So we can just flop around and harvest some trees here. You know, at some point I should probably bother to make a full coffee thing where you get like few rows of trees that you plant next to each other. And then like you get water streams so all the snappings can be dumped into a common picking up area. But as of now I'm just going to stick with this because it works well enough and like building those whole property farms can be a bit annoying. Alright, I'm going to check the status of that Spell SMP thing. I have a ping. And let's see. What even is it? Q&A. Already, as of now, no updates, which is not very surprising, actually, considering that, like, nobody's on, even. Like, actually, there's one single moderator, but I think realistically I'll just have to check back tomorrow and see how it goes. I mean, basically, the way I see it with that, I know I submitted kind of close to the deadline, which I think might go against me, I'm not sure. But at the same time, I spent like a solid 6 hours making like, doing everything I could think of to make it a good video. And like, they have accepted applications that were just straight up someone like crouching in front of a background and talking. And like, they were good at talking. But I think in theory, if I'm acceptable at talking, and also decent at editing and making it look cool, and like, this is the best edit I think I've ever done in a video. Which isn't a high bar, but still. In theory, I think I can reasonably hope to be accepted. I at least have a decent chance. So, I guess we'll probably just have to check back tomorrow and see how that's gone. In the meantime, I have got stuff like this to be doing, which is popping some leaves. Right, I will probably have to cut this stream short compared to normal, because it is getting kind of late at this point. Not super late, but I do have actual real-world commitments. And you know, sometimes you do have to like honor real-world commitments. Because, you know, you don't want to just be a jerk to random people for the sake of it. And also, I am, like, looking forward to the thing. So this stream will get cut short more quickly than most of them do. Probably in, like, I don't know, maybe the next 10 minutes. Really just a matter of sort of guessing. But anyways, I think we might have enough wood to do something useful now. We've got 45, that's enough for something. Alright, so something I've been wondering. So firstly, I should add some stairs to this and not just dirt blocks. But is it possible to stack chests on top of other chests? Oh, it is! Nice. Wait. It is not, actually. It stops the bottom chest from working properly. So, let's see, what can I do about this? I have got some options. I'm thinking I do have... Let's see if we can put stairs on top of chests. If you're allowed to put stairs on top of chests and it doesn't just break things, that would be useful. Wait, why'd those chests just change direction? And wait, why are these stairs changing direction? Oh, do they place on the block you clicked them on? Okay. You can stick stairs on top of chests. So, alright. Maybe what I should do is just, like... Right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go around the... Actually, what if What if I alternated it? Wait. What's the right, is there no right tool to break stays with? Oh, I thought it would be an axe or something. Wait, so, what if I did a thing, like I made it alternate between in chests, like, how do I describe this? What if I tiled it like this, and made it 2 or 3 blocks tall of this sort of arrangement? Or maybe just stick to 2, but either way, I think doing it that way could be good. So we now get to the point where we have everyone's favorite thing, which is spam clicking all of the crafting. Wait, I just tried to combine oak logs into the... I just tried to combine a stack of oak logs with oak planks. Wait, oh well, I do not have enough for very many chests here. I've only got enough for 18 chests. That is a small number. Alrighty, there should at least be enough to do a little bit of this. So... Oh, you know, yeah, I can't wait for the update when chests stop being complete blocks and everything here that I've placed just starts looking completely silly. Like, that's going to be fun. I don't even know when that actually changed, so I'll just get a fun surprise at some point when all my chests suddenly look super weird. Please wait. What if... I wonder... What if on the inside I made a dome out of chests? I don't know how I would organize that or what I would use it for, but that would be pretty nifty. Then we get like a chest roof above. Okay, maybe that's a bit too far actually, but it would be kind of funny. So, okay, I guess now we are on to the bit of just... Oh, I say, I only have one chest left after placing all of that. Right, and then, you know what, why not? We get a chest here. So there's going to be a hole in the chests here. But, let's see, we can... Like, why did that place that way? Maybe... Is it even worth it to fill in this? No, actually, I'm not even going to fill in that gap using a chest. Or, I mean, not chest stays. I'm just going to leave it. So, I guess what I'll do, I'll just make the 5 chests that I've got the wood for right now. And then just sometime later I'll finish building this. Because, anyways, yeah, the stream is coming up on 40 minutes, and I do actually have limited time at present. So, yeah. Already. I'm just going to use a slab as a bit of stairs here. So, I guess let's just get on with filling up these outside bits with, not chairs. Wait. Why on earth did my mind just go to, ah yes, those are chairs? Like, that doesn't really make sense if you ask me. Wait, am I placing these chests in the wrong spot? Wait, I think I might. Wait, no, it's not the wrong spot. It's just... how do I even... Okay, I was supposed to be putting chests there is the point, so I don't have to change it. So, here we have got ourselves a bit of a preview of how this is going to look. So we get this thing here. Why was I suddenly looking up? Okay, that was weird. Did I just press I probably just pressed a hotkey. Was toggle fog, maybe? No, it was... I don't know what hotkey I just pressed, but something weird happened. Oh my, look at this. Well, it turns out we've got an option for all the fog. Oh, that cactus over there grew. I think it's getting to nighttime too. So, you know, I should probably stick some torches around here. Like, how many blocks is this? Alright. Like, how many is it? It's 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2 already. 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Wait, oh no. What on earth have I... Oh, it's not quite symmetrical. So it's 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay, so I think this torch goes... I think it goes here. I think that should be the center. Wait, how did I mess that up? I don't even know how I messed that up. It's not even asymmetrical. Huh. 2, 1. Nope, not there. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I am a single torch short, obviously. Wait, I actually have torches left, never mind. And here. Alrighty, so hopefully we don't get creepers or whatever spawning now. Oh, you can... But you can stick torches on chests in this version? Okay, that's a bit funny. Wait, what if I just... Yeah, you can actually do that. Okay, then. So we now have a building out here. We have a spider on the bit of the island I decided not to light up. And you know what? That wall is not functional for keeping mobs from crossing. I will say that now. They can just straight up jump over it and it'll, like, do nothing to stop them. So, we've got a fairly solid chest room here. I haven't actually put anything in it yet, which is a bit funny. But we do have a chest room. I will have to decide at some point how to categorize the stuff in it. I could, like, break the blocks under the chests and stick things there. Oh, I'll decide that some other time. I haven't got any clue how to categorize the stuff. Actually, wait. Here's an idea. What if I built a bridge from here over to the mainland? Like, just straight up a bridge over the ice. Yeah, that would be a decent option. Right, I'm going to go... Well, I guess I'll start gathering the wood for that. I'm definitely not going to actually finish that today, since I've got to end stream, like, in 2 minutes, but it'll be cool when we actually get around to doing that. And until then, just everyone's favorite tree punching ASMR. Like, why am I not getting any leaves from this? Normally you get leaves by the time you've broken this. Not leaves, normally you get saplings by the time you've broken this many leaves. Oh, of course you can't do the thing where you jump and break them in this version. Well, we can ignore that. I think these pigs are having a bit of a time themselves, just sort of phasing into the ground. It's like, oh yes, my grandfather describing how he got through school, like, image of pig phasing into ground. Like, oh yes, everyone's favourite way to get to school is to become a pig and phase into the ground. Like, I've heard it was very popular back in the day. Right, how many? That's only 13 logs. I think I'm just getting a bit impatient since, like, I don't know, maybe time just passes slower when I'm constantly having to think of things to say. It's like, normally you do something like this, you just sort of, like, aren't really thinking about what you're doing. You just break the leaves. Since I'm in here, like, thinking about him, What funny thing can I say? It's just, it goes so much more slowly. You know, like, here's what it is. How slowly time goes when you're trying to think of funny things to say. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ah, like, what is with the skeleton? Hi, skeleton. That's funny, they do the things where they try to stay like 5 blocks away from you. But they don't have bows, so it doesn't even do anything, they just sort of do it. It's like... there's not a reason why, they're just in the mood. Alrighty, so... I think let's stick our new logs... Wait, why do the slabs keep... Ah, here it is. Wait, what? Do you only get 1 slab back when you break 2 slabs? Like, I feel like I'm only getting... Yeah, you only get 1 slab each time, that's weird. Right, I'm just going to stick this path here. Right, I'm going to do every 4 blocks, since I feel like a rectangle instead of a square layout would be nice. So we just do something like this, and... Oop. 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 And we're... Oh, we're just barely not going to run out of logs. Alrighty. I'm going to have to come back at some point or other and just mine a whole pile of cobblestone to make even more slabs for this. But until then, you know what I should have done? I really should have... Well, maybe not really, but I should have considered just sticking torches on the logs. Like... I'm at least going to do it for this central section, so we can get, like, this. Then we knock out this middle bit, and we... the middle mouse button doesn't do what it normally does here, it just doesn't do anything. And then we can get our path going through here. Just come on down here to the mainland. And you know, maybe it'll even be possible to, like, keep on doing the path, have it go straight through the middle of the island or something, and end at the Scold Fort. And already, I have hit the end of my time, so I'm going to end the stream here. I know it's early, but you just have to deal with it. And anyways, right, let's see how this goes. There were no new announcements on that Spell SMP server, so I'll just have to check back tomorrow to see if I got in. And that is the end of the stream. Who is bashing the floor upstairs?